The most difficult and time-consuming parts of Primrose definitely were her accessories, and that's why I mostly only filmed these parts and not the whole sewing process. I hope that's okay, but yeah. I wanted this costume to be as accurate as possible, and that's why I made shoes from scratch and did not buy some shoes from the store. I actually wasn't sure whether my technique would work out or not, so I didn't film the whole process of patterning and building the shoe, but I filmed the final touches. To make the shoes, I cut out all the pieces out of foam, covered them in fake leather, and then pretty much put everything together with contact cement and my sewing machine. Again, since I wanted to be super accurate, I made all the single medals out of foam clay, which is a really great material and I can only recommend for these sort of things. It took a while, but it was really worth it in the end. After all the beads and medals set on the place where I wanted them to go, I painted everything with gold wax. Here you can see me ironing on some interfacing into the little triangle formed things she has on her top. I did this to prevent these parts from just hanging a bit floppy down my body, and instead make them stand out a bit and give them more shape. During my first attempt I only added the interfacing to one side, but I figured it would look way better if I added it to both sides, so that's why I ended up doing. I actually made two tops and sewed them together so that there wouldn't be any visible seams, to get a clean looking piece of clothing with only the sleeve seams visible. For the headband I used a really cheap one as a base and cut out a piece of 2mm foam in the right size I wanted and covered that in fake leather, glued it onto the bought one and added some details with contact cement. For the necklace I had to make most parts myself. I made them out of foam clay again and used some bob beads for the upper part of her necklace and connected everything with thin wires so that it would stand up and not just hang down my neck. For coloring I first wanted to go with spray paint, but I didn't like how it looked, and so I added some gold wax to make it more shiny and get a prettier gold tone. I also added a thin layer of gold wax to the green gems because I thought it made them a bit more used and old looking, and I really liked that. And that's pretty much all it is. I didn't film anything else, but if you have any questions regarding things I made that are not in the video or maybe are in the video, feel free to ask me and I'll gladly answer your questions.